wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And forever I'll follow.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our Build the Town challenge. And if you guys are new to my channel, the Build the Town challenge is something created by Rose Sims, where you basically create entire town with Sims and their houses. And this is actually one of my favorite houses to date. I have an entire playlist of a bunch of different like build a town challenges, but this one is really fun. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna name it yet, actually, but right now I'm creating Rune Montanari, and these are the Montanaris. I created an alien household, so their backstory is Rune is a biologist from Sixan, and he has come down to the sim world to explore and understand all the flora and fauna in the area, which is why he's an outdoorsy active person who's very confident. So he has the outdoor enthusiast trait, so he wants to basically experience all of the wildlife that is on Earth. And him and his husband and their kid decided to come down to Earth, partially because it's his job, but also because it seems to be another Sixan in the area, and so they have come through the realization that, or at least they were given the task of kind of examining the other Sixan child, because they recognize that Sixan children grow up differently. Alien, I don't know how to say that, but they grow up differently if they grow up on Sixan versus if they grow up with Sims. So their job is to kind of like quietly observe and see kind of how the differences, or kind of be like anthropologists. That's kind of what I was thinking when I created this household. They were living and like acting as like biologists, archaeologists, and like, or not archaeologists, geologists, and anthropologists when it comes to like studying like sim culture and studying like the rocks and the frogs and like all the things that exist in the sim world. And so this is Rune, and Rune, like I said, he's the kind of the biologist, like interesting character in the family. He's like I said, he's more an outdoorsy person than anything else. He's really sweet, and him and his husband have been together for a while, and they ended up picking up a baby from one of the ones that was sent back to Sixan from an abduction, and so that's their son Tobias. But this is Jared. I mean, he is Rune's husband. Rune is and Jared have been together for a while. Jared used to be, I'm thinking he's part of like the galactic military, so he's a little bit more rough around the edges, but he's super cute because he has like a love of music. He's not like he's not like overly what's it called, like rough or like gruff or anything. He looks really intimidating, but he's just really sweet. So I really like Jared. And so Jared I think was part of like the intergalactic military or something along those lines, but then he decided to leave so that he could work on like his geology and his collecting. And so he went with his husband down to Earth to like basically observe the native Sixan children and to kind of see if they could raise their son in a different environment, since he's never left Sixan. So I think they were trying to see if he could have some form of like a slightly different life, see what they could teach him by bringing him to a different location. However, they do have their disguises on most of the time when they're outside the house. You guys did get to see some sneak peeks of what the house looks like. I'm probably going to be doing that build sometime next week, but like I said, I love this house. They have like a top floor that has like a bunch of like plants and everything that they've collected so far, and then they have like a basement that has all of their like equipment, and it's kind of basically like where they can be themselves and like take off their disguises. And then we're gonna eventually get to their cat, who is adorable. But I was kind of going for like like I said, for most of their clothing, I was thinking they were trying to like kind of imitate what they expected people who would like Sims would look like. And so, but they also try and keep a little bit of their heritage. So for each of the individuals that I've created, they have like a similar party and similar formal wear, because the only difference is the color. And I'm thinking that that's like the traditional like outfit to wear for formal and for like party occasions. And even Tobias, who is this cutie right over here, who's extremely smart, and he's super excited to actually start making friends in like in school, and he doesn't really understand that he has to keep his disguise on all the time, so he forgets. But he's so cute, and he wears like some stuff we got with the recent holiday not expansion, it was like a pack, it was like a free stuff pack that we got. And so he's wearing a lot of the like holiday stuff as his party and his formal wear, just because I was thinking that it would be it would kind of act a lot like what his dad's wear, which is like almost, I was thinking it more of like traditional like attire when it comes to what the aliens wear when it comes to parties and stuff. So they have like a specific set of clothing that they're supposed to wear like that for when there's like a party or when there's like a formal event. And the only difference is the colors. And we're at Cosmos, and oh my gosh, Cosmos is so cute. So Cosmos is their cat, and I'm saying it was like an experiment that Rune did that kind of it didn't go wrong, but he just didn't really know what he was doing. So he was trying to like grow a sim animal in like some of the lab equipment they have down in the basement, and it didn't really work. He accidentally mixed it with some of the other specimens he had on file, and the cat came out like glowy and yellow and blue. But of course Tobias absolutely loves him to death, so Cosmos is the family cat. And I was really hoping that we would be able to have like when you do outfits for cats, that you'd be able to switch between like a normal colored cat and like a separate colored cat, the same way you can for alien Sims, but it didn't work out that way. So if you guys are interested in this household, please let me know. I had a lot of fun creating them. I can't wait to show you guys their house completely. If you guys have any other ideas for households that I should create, also put them down in the comments as well. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Falling like I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing, keep your words naked.